Most people overwhelm their mixes with reverb instead of enhancing it. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 hacks to get crystal clear reverb every single time. And as a professional producer myself and working with over 700 students, I've seen just about every single reverb mistake in the book. Hack number 1 is use the correct reverb type. There are a lot of different types of reverbs, but they're all essentially doing the same thing, but with a big change. It's like putting a couch in a room. In the right space, it's comfortable and inviting, but in the wrong space, it feels cramped, awkward, crowded, and it's clashing with the floor. You may think that you hate the couch, but really, it's just in the wrong room. Putting the same couch in the right room feels great. Reverb just simulates space. It simulates rooms. And if you choose the wrong space, you get instant clarity loss. The most common type are room, hall, plate, and chamber, and they all do something slightly different. Plates are bright and smooth. They're great for vocals, snares. Halls are big and lush. They're great for pads, epic moments, and reverb tails that last for days. And rooms are typically short, natural, and they add a lot of space without wash. A room and a hall are very similar in a lot of cases. It's just a hall has a lot more reverb tail to it. These are just the basic types of reverbs, and there's more reverbs than just this, but the idea is to test each room. Sometimes you have to take the couch from one room to the next, shift it around a little bit, and see if it fits. Do the same with your reverbs. This is what a room reverb sounds like.
I was not called to blend in.
Here's a hall.
I was not called to blend in.
Here's a plate.
I was not called to blend in.
And a chamber.
I was not called to blend in.
They all sound massively different, even though they're doing the same thing. It's the same tool, but different room. Now, testing this can take a lot of time, and really, we only have about 90 to 120 minutes of real good creative effort before our brains start to fall off a little bit. We start getting frustrated, and we start doing a lot of work, but not making a whole lot of progress. And so to help this, I made an entire workshop focused on helping you actually finish songs that you're proud of in a short amount of time. I show you how to stay in the flow and make music that you're proud of. And it's a free workshop. It's under 20 minutes long, and it actually shows you how to stay in the flow, stay creative through the entire process. Links to that will be down in the description. This workshop's for you if you have tons of songs on a hard drive that never get finished. I break down the 3 secrets holding you back. Links to that are down in the description below. It's completely free. Now, the next hack is use predelay. It's like letting someone finish their sentence before you respond. If you cut in too soon, the words overlap and it's messy. Give them a beat and suddenly the conversation starts to flow. Predelay does the exact same thing. It puts a gap between your vocal and the reverb in room sounds. The bigger the gap, the more upfront the vocal sounds without getting washed out in reverb, but you still have that reverb sound that we know and love. Imagine that I was in a big church and I was talking right next to you. You'd still hear the reverb bouncing around the rooms and coming back to me. But if I was in the other end of the church, you'd hear more of the reverb and the clarity from my main vocals would start to disappear. That's essentially what predelay is doing. Even just 20 to 50 milliseconds of predelay can add enough space between the vocal and the reverb to make things sound clear, but also sound really lush.
I was not called to blend in. I was not called to blend in.
Now, hack number 3 is EQing the reverb send. It's like watercolor painting. If you add too much water, all of a sudden, you lose the detail and the colors start bleeding everywhere. EQ is like controlling the water, so you keep the softness without losing the shape of the picture. Problem with reverb is that it extends all of the frequencies and it just kind of gets messy. A lot of the stuff in the high end and in the low end don't need to be there, and an overabundance of those frequencies will start to make a muddy, distorted, and just messy mix. After the reverb on the bus, I have an EQ going on right after it, cutting some of the lows and cutting some of the highs as well, making sure that the reverb is focused just on this mid-range content here. In the context of the track, it sounds really nice.
Wash your hands on sinners. Sanctify what you've defined. No more songs without surrender.
It's nice, mid-range focus, and upfront still, while still giving me that lush feeling. But if I turn the EQ off, you'll start to notice that there's a lot of frequencies that happen down below.
No more songs without surrender.
Specifically, some of that low-end content, but more specifically that high-end content, especially around the sibilance of those vocals. Adding an EQ, specifically some high pass and low pass, can remove any of that debris so only the nice reflections remain. Just a reminder that if you have a lot of songs that you haven't finished yet and you just feel like you can't get and stay in the creative flow, links to that masterclass are down in the description below. It's completely free. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're gonna love this video here. In this video, I tested if compression actually controls tone. And to get very clear on what compression actually does in this video here, I tested the whole thing. It's all right here. Enjoy. I'll see you over there. Now, as always, go create.